problem with gaboons, extremely physical, extremely powerful, and extremely deadly. This snake bites you. It's a career-ending bite. It looks like custard. It's so thick and full of protein. Now, the gaboon release is very, very important because those fangs are so long. They're literally next to my finger. So what you try and do is just pull your hand away really quickly. I've never ever milked a snake with so many other snakes in close proximity, and really is scary. So we have enough venom to research not only venom, but the efficacy of anti-venom. What we can do is actually do some tests with human blood to see exactly how destructive venom is and what it does to a human's blood. And knowing how dangerous this venom is, I'm not excited about getting more snakes.
5 more snakes?
Gee.
Where the mambas at?
One right there, and the other mamba's right there.
Today we're going to put a lot more snakes in than usual.
Okay. With the mambas in here, the box is feeling much too small, and more snakes will only make it worse. This is what's called a Burmese python. I worked with these in Sri Lanka, and they're just absolutely stunning, but they can get pretty big, up to about 20 feet. So I just want to make sure this guy doesn't get into any trouble, so I'll point him in that direction so he can figure out his surroundings. These are called gopher snakes. Ooh. I should know this snake well. I caught this guy on the edge of a rainforest in Tanzania. This cobra is no stranger to the indoors. In the wilds of Africa, you never know what to expect. You have to be ready for any situation. Deadly encounters could be waiting for you behind any corner. This is what these people have to live with. So we just got word that there's a black snake in someone's village over here. It sounds like a spitting cobra, so we're gonna try and get in there and figure out what it is. So they set the snakes inside here. It's black, it's in the roof. Oh geez, have a look at that. It looks like a spitter. Oh, it's a forest. Hang on one second. Look at that. And this is the big thing with forest cobras. Highly arboreal, highly toxic. Oh, look at that. This thing is just gorgeous, but very, very smart, very fast moving, good, and very intelligent. They don't waste venom unless they absolutely need it. And that venom that they bite with is extremely toxic, and they pump huge amounts in. And typically when they bite, they don't let go, like bulldogs. It's really, really scary. This thing is just gorgeous. All right, let's just move through here, out to there, and try and get this guy in the bag. This cobra is used to being around people, and it's not scared. In the box, I'm going to have to keep a constant eye on this guy. He could be trouble. So, a few things to notice about the snake is that big round eye. Forest cobras will hunt both at night and during the day. They're highly visual predators and will locate things with their eyes and their smell and basically eat anything. They're one of the few snakes in the world that successfully eat fish. They can climb trees, basically eat everything from a bird to bird's eggs and even other snakes. Said to only be second to the king cobra in intelligence. If you look, it's not wasting a bunch of energy. It's extremely aware of its surroundings, knows exactly what's going on, and is basically just checking out exactly what's happening. And the venom that they have is very, very powerful, almost exclusive neurotoxin. And what it does is shuts down your breathing. So if someone had to get bitten, there's two options. Either they need to get artificially ventilated, which involves a ventilator, which out in the bush is not an option. The second is anti-venom, which is also not an option out here. I heard from locals that there's no anti-venom in the area. So being bitten by the snake would almost certainly mean death. So what I'm going to do is collect this little guy and we'll ship him off to the States. This is a forest cobra, one of the biggest cobras in Africa and by far the most intelligent, with a venom that can knock out your breathing in under an hour. And especially here in the villages, it's a big killer of people. Just put this over, just chill out and relax. Whew. So this is a forest cobra, probably one of my favorite cobras in the whole world, and saved from certain death in the village here in Tanzania. Let's just hope saving this cobra's life doesn't end mine. It's a cobra that's totally at home in trees, so obviously the big fear with this is it climbs into the bed and tries to cohabitate with me. This box is packed with deadly snakes at this point. I'm wondering how I'm going to get enough sleep to keep alert enough to deal with them.
We we trapped Kimberly in this glass box with dust.
Well, it's only dust.
Dust contains allergens from pet dander and dust mites.
Ew.
Pledge traps up to 84% of allergens in dust. Allergen trappers. That's the beauty of Pledge.
S.C. Johnson, a